So the sweet spot for Dayton Rogers is stampings, metal fabrications. In fact, it's a low volume, high mix is where we began. So going back to 1929, and Dayton Rogers invented basically the low volume process of how to manufacture products. Today, through technology and everything else, we've expanded that into lasers, fabrications, and in fact, full assemblies for customers. Hi, welcome to Dayton Rogers. My name's John Madsen, and what we do best is solve customers' problems through the use of fabrications and metal stampings. Envelope size right now is based on kind of where the customer's product really needs to be. With the technology we have, we can make large fabrications the size of a locker or all the way down to small parts here. Thickness, probably about 375 is the maximum. 020s maybe the minimum. Whatever the customer needs, we're an OEM supplier, so we really try to see what the customer wants, take their ideas, take their drawings and expand it, lower their cost, and just really share kind of the 85 years of technology we have with the customer to make that product a little bit better. When the customer comes to us, we try to do a cradle to grave. We'll start with a prototype process, and even before that, we've got tech seminars with our design handbook. We'll bring that handbook to life and sit with our customers and share the technology we have. Assemblies is another area or strength for us. In fact, we have some customers where we will completely fabricate the product, paint it, assemble it, add the hardware, packaging, instructions, put it in their box and actually ship it to their customer. So this particular part we have here is kind of a unique process. One of the considerations they had was strength. We suggested the idea of adding ribs to strengthen because when you apply pressure to different parts, you don't want the weak areas to then, fail. So by adding the ribs, you basically double the strength of this part. And another example might be a small assembly, and they want it complete. They don't want to buy a number of small components. They want a finished product. We've got a number of operations in this particular part. Again, we start with the stamping operation, then through some purchase components, we're putting the full assembly together with the screw. It ends up being quite unique. Not only do we work on small parts, but we also have a large fabrication as well. So this ends up being a large, tightly toleranced product. In fact, if you know fabrications, going through all the forms and bends, from this end to this end, we're holding 6/1000ths through the fabrication process. And also through the entire process, finish is critical. So as we look at this particular product, you'll see the graining and the nice edge and finish condition. Any flaws in this and it's a reject. So another component that we make for a customer is actually a little bit larger. So this will end up being the control panel. Actually, when we look at customers, a lot of times we'll even quote it 2 or 3 different ways. So if they are getting it in a plastic, we may quote this as a stamping or as a fabricated part or a turret part, and again, give our customers options. In some cases like this, it may start as a laser part and the volume increases. We can increase right with them by going to a stamping process or maybe a turret press, or eventually it may even be a progressive die, again, to get that cost as low as possible for that customer. At the end of the day, what really makes Dayton Rogers different is we care about our customers. We are there to help them solve problems. So when they come back with the next project and the next project, and we go through the process over and over again, that's what really gives me a lot of joy. At times, customers will come to us with their blueprints or their modeled SolidWorks models, and we may show different components that are welded. We'll come back and re-engineer that and say, you know what, this could be part of that parent material. So when we're taking that from the parent material, we're taking out some of the variation or material properties or the warpage that may occur in welding. So do we do a lot of welding? Absolutely. But at times, that may not be the best solution. We have 4 manufacturing facilities across the United States: Ohio, Texas, South Carolina, and Minneapolis. We serve the entire country, and we also have foreign customers as well. We are ISO 9000, AS 9100, ITAR, so we have the credentials to come in and deal with some of these bigger customers. So as we look at our quality, it is unbelievable.